Do you sense a deeper purpose calling to you, but struggle to connect with it consistently? If so, you're not alone. Many people feel a spiritual pull, a sense that they're chosen for a unique path, but aren't sure how to cultivate the discipline needed to follow it. In this video, we'll explore what it means to be chosen and how to develop the spiritual discipline to fulfill your potential. We'll cover practical steps and insights to help you on your path, whether you're just starting out or looking to deepen your existing practice. Let's begin by discussing the concept of being chosen. What does it really mean? Being chosen isn't about being better than others or having special powers. It's about recognizing a unique calling or purpose in your life. This idea appears in many different beliefs and traditions around the world. Some see it as a divine selection, while others view it as a personal realization of one's innermost talents and passions. Regardless of how you understand it, being chosen comes with a responsibility. It's a call to develop yourself, to grow spiritually, and to use your gifts to make a positive impact on the world. This is where spiritual discipline comes in. Spiritual discipline is the practice of consistently engaging in activities that nurture your spiritual growth. It's about creating habits and routines that align with your spiritual beliefs and goals. These practices help you stay connected to your inner self, your higher purpose, and for many, a higher power. The importance of spiritual discipline can't be overstated. It's the foundation that supports your spiritual growth and helps you navigate life's challenges. Without discipline, it's easy to lose sight of your path, to get distracted by everyday concerns, or to falter when faced with obstacles. The benefits of developing spiritual discipline are numerous. It can bring a sense of peace and clarity to your life. It can help you make decisions that align with your values and purpose. It can provide comfort during difficult times and amplify your joy during good ones. Spiritual discipline can also improve your relationships, as it often leads to greater patience, compassion, and understanding. Now that we understand the importance of spiritual discipline, let's dive into how to develop it. The first step is self-awareness. To grow spiritually, you need to know yourself deeply. This means understanding your strengths and weaknesses, your fears and desires, your values and beliefs. Start by taking time each day for self-reflection. This could be through meditation, journaling, or simply sitting quietly with your thoughts. Ask yourself questions like, what do I truly value? What are my greatest strengths? Where do I struggle the most? What brings me peace? What disturbs my peace? As you develop self-awareness, you'll start to see patterns in your thoughts and behaviors. You'll notice what uplifts you and what brings you down. This knowledge is powerful. It allows you to make conscious choices about how you want to live and grow. Remember, self-awareness isn't about judging yourself. It's about observing with kindness and curiosity. Every part of you, even the parts you might not like, has something to teach you. Approach yourself with compassion and openness. With greater self-awareness, you can move on to setting clear intentions. What do you want to achieve in your spiritual practice? What kind of person do you want to become? Setting intentions gives direction to your spiritual discipline. Your intentions might be broad, like, I want to become more compassionate, or specific, like, I want to meditate for 20 minutes every day. The key is to make them meaningful to you and aligned with your understanding of being chosen. Write down your intentions, review them regularly, let them guide your choices and actions, but also be willing to adjust them as you grow and learn. Your spiritual path is a lifelong journey, and your intentions may evolve over time. Once you have clear intentions, the next step is to develop consistent practice. This is where many people struggle. It's easy to have good intentions, but following through day after day can be challenging. Start small. If you've never meditated before, don't try to meditate for an hour every day. Start with 5 minutes. If you want to study spiritual texts, begin with a paragraph a day. The key is to make your practice manageable and to do it consistently. Create a routine around your spiritual practice. Maybe you meditate every morning after you wake up, or you read a spiritual text before bed each night. Having a set time and place for your practice can make it easier to stick to. Expect obstacles. There will be days when you don't feel like practicing, when life gets busy, or when doubts creep in. This is normal. The key is to keep coming back to your practice even after you've missed a day or a week. Remember why you're doing this. Connect your daily practice to your larger intentions and to your sense of being chosen. This can help motivate you when things get tough. Mindfulness and presence are crucial aspects of spiritual discipline. They involve being fully aware in the present moment without judgment. This state of awareness allows you to connect more deeply with yourself, others, and, for many, with a higher power. Practicing mindfulness doesn't have to be complicated. It can be as simple as paying full attention to your breath for a few minutes each day. Or you can practice mindful eating, really savoring each bite of your food. You can do a mindful walk, paying attention to each step and the sensations in your body. The key is to bring your full attention to whatever you're doing. When your mind wanders, as it inevitably will, gently bring it back to the present moment. This practice of returning to the present builds your capacity for focus and presence. Mindfulness can help you stay connected to your spiritual path throughout your day. It can help you notice when you're acting in alignment with your intentions and when you're not. It can help you respond to life's challenges with greater clarity and calm. Another important aspect of spiritual discipline is study and learning. This involves seeking out wisdom and knowledge that can support your spiritual growth. This might mean reading spiritual texts, listening to teachings from spiritual leaders, or studying the natural world. Choose materials that resonate with you and align with your spiritual path, but also be open to exploring different perspectives. Sometimes the most profound insights come from unexpected sources. As you study, don't just accumulate information. Reflect on what you're learning. How does it apply to your life? How does it challenge or confirm your beliefs? How can you put this wisdom into practice? Remember, the goal of spiritual study isn't to become a walking encyclopedia of spiritual knowledge. It's to deepen your understanding and to find practical ways to live out your spiritual beliefs. Service and compassion are integral to many spiritual paths. They're ways of putting your spiritual beliefs into action and connecting with others. Service doesn't have to be grand gestures. It can be as simple as being kind to someone who's having a bad day or volunteering in your community. Look for opportunities to serve others in your daily life. Can you help a neighbor? Can you support a friend who's going through a tough time? Can you contribute your skills to a cause you care about? As you serve, pay attention to how it affects you. Many people find that serving others brings them joy and a sense of purpose. It can also help you develop qualities like patience, empathy, and gratitude. Compassion is closely linked to service. It involves recognizing the suffering of others and wanting to help. Developing compassion often starts with being compassionate towards yourself. As you become more accepting of your own struggles and imperfections, you'll likely find it easier to extend that same kindness to others. Community and support are often overlooked aspects of spiritual discipline, but they can be incredibly valuable. Connecting with others who are on a similar path can provide encouragement, accountability, and new perspectives. Look for spiritual communities in your area or online. These might be formal religious groups, meditation circles, or informal gatherings of like-minded individuals. Participate in discussions, share your experiences, and listen to others. Having a community can help you stay motivated in your practice. It can provide support when you're facing challenges, and it can offer opportunities to learn from others who may be further along on their spiritual journey. Remember, though, that your spiritual path is ultimately your own. While community is important, don't let the opinions or practices of others override your own inner guidance. As you develop your spiritual discipline, you'll inevitably face challenges. Doubt is a common one. You might question your path, your practices, or even the idea of being chosen. This is normal and can even be a sign of growth. When doubts arise, don't try to push them away. Instead, examine them with curiosity. What's at the root of your doubt? Is it fear, confusion, new information that challenges your beliefs? Often, working through doubt can lead to deeper understanding and stronger conviction. Another challenge is dealing with setbacks. There will be times when you fall out of your practice, when you act in ways that don't align with your spiritual goals, or when life events shake your faith. Again, this is normal. The key is to approach setbacks with compassion and resilience. Don't beat yourself up over mistakes or lapses in your practice. Instead, view them as opportunities for learning and growth. What can this setback teach you? How can you use it to strengthen your commitment to your path? Staying true to your path can be challenging in a world that may not understand or support your spiritual goals. You might face skepticism or criticism from others. You might be tempted to compromise your values for short-term gains. In these moments, reconnect with your intentions. Remember why you started on this path. Draw strength from your practices and your community. Trust in your own inner guidance. As you progress on your spiritual path, it's important to measure your growth. This isn't about judging yourself or comparing yourself to others. It's about recognizing how far you've come and identifying areas for further growth. Look for signs of spiritual growth in your daily life. Are you becoming more patient, more compassionate, more at peace? Are you better able to handle stress and challenges? Are your relationships improving? Celebrate your progress no matter how small it might seem. Every step forward is significant. At the same time, stay humble and open to further growth. There's always more to learn and ways to deepen your practice. Be willing to adjust your approach as needed. What worked for you when you first started might not be as effective now. Be open to trying new practices or modifying existing ones. Your spiritual discipline should evolve as you do. One of the biggest challenges and opportunities in developing spiritual discipline is integrating it into your daily life. It's one thing to feel spiritually connected during meditation or while reading spiritual texts. It's another to maintain that connection while dealing with work stress, family responsibilities, and everyday challenges. Look for ways to bring your spiritual practice into your daily activities. Can you practice mindfulness while washing dishes? Can you turn your commute into a time for reflection or gratitude? Can you approach your work as a form of service? Find the sacred in the ordinary. Every interaction, every task can be an opportunity for spiritual growth if approached with the right mindset. This doesn't mean you have to be in a state of blissful enlightenment all the time. It means being aware of the spiritual dimension of life even in mundane moments. Living your values is a crucial part of spiritual discipline. It's not enough to believe in compassion, for example. You need to act compassionately. This can be challenging, especially in difficult situations. But it's through this lived experience that true spiritual growth occurs. Let's recap the key points we've covered. Developing spiritual discipline as a chosen one involves cultivating self-awareness, setting clear intentions, developing consistent practice, engaging in study and learning, serving others and developing compassion, building community and support, overcoming challenges and doubts, measuring your progress. Integrating your practice into daily life, developing spiritual discipline, is a lifelong journey. It's not about reaching a final destination, but about continually growing and deepening your connection to yourself, others, and whatever you consider sacred. You are chosen not because you're perfect, but because you have the potential to grow, to make a positive impact, and to live a life of meaning and purpose. Spiritual discipline is the tool that helps you fulfill that potential. Start where you are. Choose one or two practices to focus on initially. Be patient with yourself, celebrate your progress, learn from your setbacks, and keep moving forward one step at a time. Your path is unique to you. Trust your inner guidance, seek wisdom from others, and stay true to your intentions. With consistent effort and an open heart, you can develop the spiritual discipline to live fully as the chosen one you are. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of spiritual discipline. May your path be filled with growth, insight, and deep fulfillment. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Your next step awaits. What will it be?